Hi, welcome to my channel and the review of the IWI X95 Micro MSW. The distributor marketed these as surplus of Israel. When I hear the word surplus, I'm thinking of old military guns like the bolt-action Mosin, Mauser, and Lee Enfield. In semis, I'm thinking of SKS and Garand. Not a modern rifle like the X95, which was adopted by the IDF in 2009. Because modern military guns usually have select fire, and those surplus are not allowed into Canada. Even when they're converted, it's still classed as prohibited. But lucky for us, Israel make these both in semi-auto and in full auto. Now you might think, wow, these are originally IDF rifles? Not quite, because there are two hints that indicates they are not. A IDF veteran on a forum pointed out that the unusual dual charging handles, which are used mainly by the security forces because security force personnel returns the gun at the end of their shift, so the next shift could use them. This makes a lot of sense because I can't expect some security force personnel to switch the charging handles on a daily basis. Unlike soldiers, they are issued a rifle for a longer period so they can change the one charging handle to their preferred location. He also pointed out that the three letters MSW on the side of the rifle denotes police forces, although he did not actually know what the three letters stood for. So let's begin and see what I got for my $2,200 Canadian. Okay, I'm back. This micro came in a nice green canvas bag and magazine, brand new. And there she is, my X95 micro. This came to Canada in three versions. This one has a round handguard with a vertical grip and a fixed optic. Now the other two, here I got a picture of them right here. This one came with a round handguard and two tier rails. Okay. And the bottom one is a square handguard and came with a flat top rail. And the reason why I chose this is because this is non-working. And for these two extra items, it was $50 only. So I thought I might as well buy that. I wanted something different than the one I already have. And obviously I wouldn't pick a square handguard because I already have a square handguard here in the 18.5-inch barrel. Okay, I might as well put that here. Okay, let's get rid of some of the stats. Okay, this weighed 8.2 pounds with the scope and the vertical grip. Length is 23 inches. LOP is 14 inches. And the barrel is 13 inches. Now, X95 also came in, it used to come in a 15-inch barrel. And it also comes at 16.5-inch barrel. Of course, this is an 18.5-inch barrel, and it also comes in a 11-inch barrel for a 9mm. Speaking about 9mm, it comes with three other calibers, which is the 5.56, which is this, 300 blackouts, and a 5.45 by 39mm, which is, of course, Russian. The rate of fire is 750 to 950 rounds per minute. First, let me talk about the differences between these two of them. And let's start from the back, and it's pretty obvious that the butt pad is quite different. This is a flat plate, while this one has a rubber, and it looks like about an inch up here and an inch and a quarter down there. So that is a difference, although they are interchangeable, but the micro is just a flat one. Now from there to about here, everything is, including the bolt, is similar. So there's no difference there. Now you come up here, there's a vast difference. As you can see, The 18.5 has a continuous rail and a rather thick one too. If you remember, just go to the disassembly of the 18.5. But over here on the micro, we have something quite different. If you see this thing right here, and you wonder what this is for the magnifier to snap onto. And what it does, you slide it over this round piece right here, and then you pivot into this groove right here. Okay, so you slide it into this round circle thing, and then it pivots into this, and it locks in place. And this is the lever to disengage the magnifier. And then there's another reason why I wanted this one instead of the two-tier one, is it has quite a different rear sight. And the way it works is that you flip this piece up like that. Okay, and then it comes right up. Okay, and the reason why it's that high, because it's coordinates with the optic, with the red dot. And then to put it down, you just push it down like this. And obviously this is a Map Pro Light optic, which is not removable, well, not easily. It has two screws in here, and you can't disassemble, can't remove this optic without basically disassembling this whole rifle. Okay. Beyond that, of course, you can see the handguards, not the handguard, the grip is different. The pistol grip is different. This one has a trigger guard, while this one has the cutlass one. Again, like the butt plate, these two are also interchangeable. You can detach them and replace with each other. Now, over here, with this, they have taken this and made it ambidextrous. In the case of 18.5, if I want to make it the switch, the selector from a left side to a right side, I have to switch it around. But in the case of the micro, it's already done. Okay, I don't need to do that because there's already exactly the same switch on both sides. And as you can tell, it's meant to be that way because both sides have the S and the R reading. S for safe, R is for the repeat. They both have exactly the same mag release, which is way up here. Okay, trigger looks the same. Now, the cocking handle looks a bit different. As you can tell, the 18.5 does not have a cocking handle on the right side, although I can easily switch that over. And it has a different type of cocking handle. It has the locking type, right? You push it forward or pull it back, push it forward, and it locks in place. As you can see, it's shaped even different. In the case of the micro, it doesn't actually move. The only thing it does, it moves is front and back, and that's about it. That's all it does. And both sides are identical. And this is what I meant when I said the IDF veteran noticed that this micro has dual cocking handle, and this is it. There's a permanent dual cocking handle. So when there's a shift change, the new guy, if he's happened to be lefty or he just preferred his cocking handle on the right side, he won't have to change it. So that is the reason why he said that this is for used by the security company or security force. Okay, so moving forward, we have a round handguard instead of a squared one like this. This is squared. Okay, this is round. and this round one is missing covers. You see this round opening? It's supposed to be covered, both sides. Obviously, there's a round plate that covers this is missing, and the reason for this round hole is for your switch, for your light switch or for your optic switch, whatever. It's supposed to be there, and you're supposed to, you know, switch it on and off. But it's missing that cover. What else? It has obviously it has a small rail here, and with the 18.5 it has one continuous large 12-inch, I believe it's 12-inch rail that goes all the way across, and it's quite a beefy rail, as opposed to this one looks like about 2.5-inch rail. And there's also a exposed 4-inch rail below that. Now this 18.5, although it only shows the top rail that's exposed, it does have 3 other rails that's kind of hidden. And the way to show it is that there's a square plate right here, and you just press the waffle section like this and slide this cover, basically it's a rail cover, off, and there it'll expose the rails. And that's nice. I'd rather be holding a nice smooth this cover rather than, you know, this rails. So all 3 sides, 2 sides and 1 bottom does the same thing. Okay, so that's a neat system. All right. Also, the difference between, let me put this back in, and the 18.5 came with 2 QD swivels for the sling, and in this micro it does have one that's around the barrel. Okay, and you can I'll show you how to remove that, and you can put it in 4 different locations. One pointing to the I guess left, upper left, and then you can also do one upper right and one bottom left and bottom right, and that's basically the differences on the outside anyway of the 2 guns, the micro and the regular 18.5-inch. Oh, there's one more thing I want to point out to you regarding the letter MSW, and it's right here, right there. Right there. That signifies police force. So obviously this was probably made for the police force, but security forces also uses them, and that's why we got them as surplus in Canada. So what else? Am I missing anything? No, I think basically that's it. And the next time I come back, I'll start disassembling the micro. And that's it for the review. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you.